All right, we are live here at the Hobby Legends Studios, and it is New Release Wednesday. One of the all-time favorite products for a lot of us here, especially us collectors. We got Heritage Baseball 2026. Searching for the Real Ones autos. Probably my favorite autographs besides a Topps Chrome Rookie Auto. We changed the format up, so instead of the lengthy box, we've got a standard hobby box. Look at that. It actually looks like a normal hobby box now. I don't know if they're going to continue this or if it's just to go back in that 77 design, but it's always a lot of fun. Looking for the tons of different short prints we get. We get the buyback stamp cards again. Here we go. Good luck, ladies and gents. I'll do a case, and then Seti's going to come do the second case and the recap. Let's find something rare today. All kinds of goodies in here. Much easier to open, too. Nice rookie there. Our first Trey Savage rookie card to start us off. I'm glad I looked at that, so these ones aren't upside down or backwards. That's an image variation, though, in a first pack for Mookie Betts. It looked like an image variation. Will Smith on the chrome. A ton of parallels now. Kyle Teal. There's a nice on the dark gray. I think I'm just going to put all that stuff together for you and then sleeve it all and then top load the good rooks, okay? Thanks, brother. There's our nice 77 base design. I like it. And we get quad rookies. I'll have to do a random at the end. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, because I do believe that there's some of them have autographs. So yeah, you want to set that up for me on the iPad, because we're going to run into the parallels, and I do believe some of them have their own spots. Record breaker there of Cal Raleigh. Our first blue sparkle is Freddie Peralta. There's Eduardo Rodriguez on the dark gray. No way. Is that one of those oranges to 77? It is. Sweet. I got to see one of these. 71 of 77 on the orange. Year of the orange. Heriberto Hernandez. So it is a paper parallel. Numbered to 77 for the year. There's Brandon Nimmo on the chrome. That's cool. Got to see one of those. Nice bright orange color. They're good. I like them. They're a thicker stock. They're not very flimsy as for paper cards go. They're nice. I am liking the Enterprise Christian Moore. There's only like 3 inserts in a box. Smith. I gotta feel the backs though. That's the thing about Heritage. You always gotta feel the back of the cards to make sure that you don't hit a We'll do a left-right random as well. We got Max Fried and Freddie Peralta on that blue sparkle of Royce Lewis. That one too. So left-right and then top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right randoms. Got to kind of feel them. Our first refractor is Anthony Siegler. That's non-number. There's a Cags base. Mr. Caglione. But tons of parallels. Chrome cards. Oh, Jalen Waddle went to the Broncos, huh? Wow. All the base ones we just split up evenly between the 2 spots. And our first buyback is Jerry Martin on the 50th anniversary 77 Topps card. There's a Evan Carter Sparkle and Jaden Hill on the dark gray. So there's a ton of stuff going on in Heritage this year. See if we can hit a black and white. There's a nice Mikey Blue Sparkle. Josh Naylor on the chrome. Some yams. Let's find a big Yamamoto. There's a nice one. Joe Stenson on the refractor. Looking for Yamamoto. There's a Bradley Rodriguez blue sparkle. There's a Sean Murphy in the middle. Just double check that a little bit. Siegler on the dark gray. No, it's auto or relic, so you can get a relic or an auto. And I have seen multiple. Luis Garcia on the chrome. Michael A. Taylor. There's one of the cool inserts. Ready, action, go. Ready in action. Looks like a film strip. So basically Dodgers. Basically Dodgers for you. There's another one for the random. Crochet and Logan Webb. World Series. There's a Roman Anthony base. Christian Javier. Nope, not a Chris Bryant. Blue sparkle. Ryan Pepio on the dark gray. I have seen boxes with multiple short prints. We are going to get a relic. Clubhouse collection there of JT Real Muto. Not numbered on that one, but it is game used. Pepio on the refractor. Yeah, there you go. Nice color matches for Yesevich. Renhefo, Sheets, Geloff. Leading fireman there. Denzel Clark sparkle. Giancarlo Stanton dark gray. Peyton Toll chrome card. It's not bad. We got to see a variation and a buyback and a numbered card. Numbered cards are tough in this. We do not have a lot of numbered cards. I think on the paper side of things, it's only that orange to 77, and then you have your standard chrome parallel run. You know, the reds to 5, golds to 50, oranges to 25, so on and so forth. So it is not the easiest thing to do to hit numbered cards out of here. Max Muncy sparkle and record breaker on the dark gray for Riley Green. We got relic again. Clubhouse collection there of Cody Bellinger on the game used relic. Cole Wilcox on the chrome. There's Kenley Jansen on the blue sparkle and former teammate Clayton Kershaw on the dark gray. Oh, we're going to get a numbered chrome card, so we are starting off well in that respect. That's a short print. All-Star variation for Junior Caminero. As you can see, if you guys open this up for yourself, all the short prints have that on it right next to the number. Whether it's an all-star icon, short prints. Nice Robert Hassel III, blue refractor, 135 of 150. Good looking card. QC's not too bad either. The chrome cards look all right. Brandon Nimmo in his Texas uni already. Tons of stuff in here. Blue Sparkle there from Cal Raleigh and Schwarber. We got Marte on the dark gray. And is that Ken Griffey Sr.? Nope, George Foster. That's right. George Foster had the mutton chops. And Griffey Sr. didn't have any facial hair. Shane Bieber Chrome. Ooh, is that an actual black border? Yeah, that's an actual black border. 50 copies. Bryson Stott. Dark gray and black border. I don't know if that was the right decision, but at least the black is black. There you go, Stott Spot. Should be only 50 copies of those in existence. At least that's exactly how it's been in years past. Not stamped, but Royce Lewis Sparkle, Trevor Lorna on the dark gray. A regular Tucker. Jose Caballero on the blue Sparkle and an Alec Burleson Chrome. They've also got an alternate banner. That's the one that's going to be... That's the one that I may miss. Lou Bob on the refractor, but everything does ship in this break. So if I do happen to miss a short print, you're getting all your cards anyways. Sparkle of Dylan Dingler, Matt McClain. But as long as I flip it over, Lou Bob on the gray, I shouldn't miss him. Ryan Jeffers Chrome, Chris Sale Dark Gray. Insert raw power there of the dumper. Sparkle of Caballero and O'Neal Cruz. Mike Piazza, turn back the clock. That's part of the regular set. Weathers Chrome. There we go. There's our first Yesovich. Dark gray. We'll take that. Any parallel's a good parallel on this. There's a nice Kyle Teal on the Sparkle, Dylan Cease on the dark gray. Lenny Sosa Chrome. Christian Montes de Oca. He's got a lot of names. And there's Samuel Basallo on the ready action insert. All right, we need to see our first auto. Come on. Salvi Perez, blue Sparkle, Cody Clemens on the gray. Well, I asked for an auto. It listened. Yanquiel Fernandez on the Real Ones Inc. Very nice. We did get to see. I like, yeah, the Real Ones autos look clean. Lane Thomas Chrome. I'm definitely digging the Real Ones autos this year. They look so good. Bryce Eldridge rookie. I don't think he had a rookie in Series 1. Pepio on the Sparkle, Logan Webb on the gray. Simeon on the chrome. Jeter on the turn back the clock hit. Sparkle there of Yiner Diaz. Nolan McLean on the gray. It's a pretty solid one too. Bobby Witt. Ready action. Kate Cavalli chrome. C.J. Abrams Sparkle, Adam Frazier on the gray. Nasty, nasty hit. Oh, nice. Nickname variation Roman Empire. Roman Anthony. I'll bet you that's a huge card right now. I'll bet you that is a big, big card. Nickname variation there of Roman Anthony. Centering is so good. Centering is real good this year. Very nice hit there for the Roman Anthony spots. That's it. I'll bet you that's a huge card right now. Strider on the Sparkle and a Cody Clemens refractor. Wow. That's huge. Sal Frelick on the chrome. Wow. I'm kind of surprised we hit that card. You know what I mean? You don't expect it out of Heritage. That's nasty. Anthony Siegler on the Sparkle and rookies. Quad there. Brooks Baldwin on the gray. It's always the card right before the chrome too. Brett Beatty and Seth Lugo on those. Definitely a good box here. And for a random there, we got Flores, Crooks, Banfield, and Stubbs on the blue. Yeah, that's a huge card, man. That's a big card out of Heritage for not being an auto. I love it. Tucker Chrome, Miguel Andujar on the gray. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate that. Sparkle of Lindor and Simeon Woods Richardson on the gray. Oh, we got a decal edge too. They brought these back. These are short prints. Luis Severino on the decal edge. Yeah, it just feels like a more fun product this year. Brooks Baldwin on the refractor. It really does. It does really feel like a much more fun product. There's Caden Dana. And go ready action there of Mike Schmidt. Denzel Clark Sparkle, Matt Olson Gray. I always have to just double check. Relic again, Clubhouse Collection, game used Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Trey Turner Refractor. Good. We're having fun here with some Heritage. It's definitely giving us some cool stuff already. Yastrzemski on the Sparkle, Trevor Rogers on the Gray. Record breaker there of Ellie De La Cruz, Andrew Vaughn on the Chrome. That's a sweet one. I'm definitely jealous of that. Blue Sparkle of Christian Moore. Luis Heel on the Gray. Is that Kyle Teal on the Ready Action? Profar on the Chrome. Carlos Narvaez on a black border. That is not the gray, so another out of 50 copies, but you can see there's a little whiting on the bottom right corner. I wasn't sure if they put those in here again. I'm glad they still kept them. Beebs. There's a Kirsch color match Sparkle and Andre Granillo on the gray. No, I don't think so, Caddy. Just know it's going to be like 6 months if you do bulk. Bradley Rodriguez on the Sparkle, Kevin Alcantara on the Chrome. No, he got sent down to the minors. They sent him to AAA. Hunter Goodman Refractor. Yeah, they sent Christian Moore and Kyron Paris down to AAA. There's Christian Montes. Jordan Walker on the gray. Championship there. Tatis on the Chrome. Mickey Moniak on the dark gray. Yeah, I mean, hey, but he needs seasoning, then send him down. I'm okay with them sending him down. Yu Darvish on the Sparkle. I think they've been bringing a lot of our position players up too fast. Brady House on the Chrome, that's not bad. And a dark gray record breaker there of Polar Bear. Yeah, I think Express is like, what, 20 days? I think is what the turnaround estimated time is. Well, we're kind of at the mercy of PSA. Chris Sale Sparkle, Augustin Ramirez Gray. Oh, sweet, the black refractors. I completely forgot about them. Beautiful, man. I like the way they look with the team name, how it looked. That's a pretty sick looking black refractor. 63 of 77 on the Nico Horner. You were crushing the numbered cards. Like, you are not guaranteed a number card in the box. So to hit, I think we've hit one almost in every single box. Yeah, that black refractor, that is a good looking card. And there's Judge on the ready action insert. I'm digging Heritage this year. Like, I mean, that's our stack of parallels in one box. Like your chrome cards, your refractors, your blue sparkles, your dark grays. Like, that's a lot of chances at good players. You know what I mean? Yeah, the gold. I want to see a red. The red refractors usually always look better to me on Heritage cards because you've seen all the papers so much. I don't know. It's just something weird with me that, like, I love the red chrome Heritage cards to 5. I mean, especially if that guy's on it. Not that I'm biased or anything, but if Trout's on the on that red to 5. I'm just saying. I like too that I was looking at all the short prints have it labeled on the back of the card, except for the flip stock. I think Yandy Diaz on the blue sparkle. There's Christian again on the dark gray, and there's Sammy Basala. Like right here is where it says it for everything, throwback, all of it. So I'm like, oh, thank God, thank God. Brian Riccio on the chrome. Yeah, I know, right? It's always it's never easy, but it's always expensive if you want an out of 5 color match for your team. Especially if it's a good player. You're like, man. Jorge Soler, I mean, he wouldn't be expensive on a red. Harrison Bader, but I really don't want a Jorge Soler card. I think that's going to be rad. I know a lot. I know a lot of people are kind of not liking the fact that, you know, they like to chase the college guys. Carson Wisenhunt on the sparkle and a McCutcheon gray. But I like that it's now formatted just like baseball. You know, you get your prospects, your rookies. That's another black refractor. Relic, game used bat relic there of O'Neal Cruz, and another black refractor. Man, that's slick. Parker Messick. 54 of 77. Yeah, they look good, man. The black refractors look amazing, except for that one has like some sort of weird line on it. Some sort of like a scratch or something on it. It's hard to see. But there you go. You can see like a little faint print line on his face, but 50. Yeah, Roman Anthony red to 5. That's going to be, yeah, that's going to be a costly card, my friend. But it'll definitely be nice to look at it every day. You'll definitely like looking at a Roman Anthony red color match to 5 every day. Luis Rengifo on the blue and a gray there of Colson. They didn't give Colson Montgomery his own rookie card in this? Hey, Denzer Guzman, the first time I've seen him on a card. Hey. I'm surprised they didn't give Colson Montgomery his own base card. Like, he's a pretty good rookie. Nathan Eovaldi on the chrome. There we go, TJ. Congrats. Hopefully I can find something even better for you. Carlos Estevez on the blue sparkle and a Keyshaw on the refractor. Leading fireman, there's Micabel on the chrome. Yeah. There's Joe Stenson. Brian Reynolds, Sparko, Orion Kirkering, Javi Baez. That's cool though. In 5 boxes, we've seen an image variation, a nickname variation, an all-star variation. I'll bet you the nickname variations are tough too. Robert Hassel there. Dark gray of Cabrera. Turn back the clock. There's a lot of guys on the checklist like that, Pat. Because I was usually, when you get those quad players, like literally that's their only card. It'll be those 4 players together, so we don't have to worry about randoms. But they told me right before, they're like, no, they have auto. I was like, Reese Hoskins on the Sparkle. Like I would assume Marcy, we already know Yanquiel Fernandez has autos, so yeah, it's a bit different. I mean, but that's cool. I just need one of the coolest cards in the entire product. Come on. Red ink for Yamamoto. Come on. Nico Horner Chrome, J-Rod on the gray. No, I've looked them up. The black and whites will have a white border. It's just the image on the inside is black and white. So it'll still be a white bordered card. Yeah, if it's got a gray border, it's the dark gray border. Ryan O'Hearn on the Sparkle and Zach McKinstry on the gray. Yeah, I was researching big time. Chase Meadroff on the refractor. Yeah, the turn back the clocks are all a black and white. It's an old image, but it's not the black and white variation. So there's the regular base Mookie, and there's another Lindor. Ready action. Chrome from the base. Variation spot breaks. The only spot breaks that we're currently doing is stuff for Disney 70th, because there's not really a lot of characters. It's all places in the park and the foods and stuff. Jack Leiter on the chrome, PCA on the gray. Randy Arozarena on the Sparkle and Andrew Abbott on the gray. Noah Cameron Chrome. Christopher Sanchez Sparkle, Bryce Terrain Gray. Adley on the chrome. Yeah, we used to do spot breaks like on Series 1, Flagship, things like that, to just try to change it up a little bit. But we don't do a whole lot of them. Tom Verizon on the 50th anniversary stamp buyback there for the buyback spots. We got Ozzy Albies on the Sparkle and Vientos on the gray. Some of them can be, just like with every other Heritage. Usually it's either the first certain amount of cards or the last bit of cards that are short prints, but this year for some reason they mixed them all in the product. So I don't know which ones are the actual legit, you know, short prints. Dylan Dingler on the Sparkle and Kate Horton on the Chrome. They don't say short print or anything like that. So some might be, but I don't know if they all are. Austin Riley on the Refractor, which is kind of weird that they did that. It used to be like, yeah, the last 50 cards in the checklist would have all been the short prints. So I don't know why they put them. Devers on the Sparkle. So it might be that card in the middle. Maybe like that, Ronel Blanco. Maybe those are the short prints that are in the middle of the pack in between parallels. Cole Reagan's on the gray. Okay. Casey Schmidt Chrome, Kyle Stowers on the gray, and there's, is that Yastrzemski? Yep, Carl Yastrzemski on the there's Parker Meadows on the blue Sparkle. Nice Bubba Chandler there on the blue Sparkle, and a Bryce Eldridge dark gray. Little bit of whitening on the bottom, but still, that's a solid, solid couple of rookie parallels there. And another relic. It's going to be Corbin Carroll on the game-used piece of the jersey. Carlos Estevez on a refractor. Gabriel Moreno on the Sparkle, and dark gray of a bunch of pitchers. Jackson Trio Crow. That puts us halfway through the first case. Yeah, eBay doesn't let you post links. I will let people do their own research to figure that out, because that's got to be an image variation. Raffy Devers on the image variation. Sweet one there. Chrome strikeout leaders for Crochet and Webb. There's Slade Sassoni on that gray. There's Zach Neto. Miguel Andujar on the Sparkle and Mackenzie Gore Gray. Can we get another auto, though? I think we've only hit one auto so far in this case. Strikeout leaders again. Joey Loperfido on the refractor. Hopefully there's not just like cases with like 2 or 3 autos. Oh. They used the photo when he had that corncob bat. That's so funny. I thought that was a short print at first. I was like, why is he swinging a corncob? That's pretty fun. Just base cards so far for Chandler Simpson. Zach Neto on the Sparkle, McCutcheon on the Gray. Raw power of Mr. Judge. Kyle Manzardo refractor. Hey, another Decal Edge. There we go. Boy, how about some more Messick for you, my friend, on that short print. Our second Decal Edge and our second nice hit for Parker Messick. Yeah, I mean, like, Heritage used to be that way, too, where you'd only get 2 or 3 autos. Don Stanhouse on the buyback. There's a nice blue Sparkle, Nolan McLean, and a Max Muncy on the Gray. I wish all Heritage was like 2024 Heritage high number. Where you'd open a case and get like 8 autos, 9 autos. I miss those days. I miss those days. Jung-Hoo Lee on the Sparkle. Michael A. Taylor on the Chrome. Victory leaders Fried and Peralta. Rolling and Schwarber. Lou Bob on the Sparkle. Caden Danis, he might be a short print. Joey Loper Fido on the Gray. David Bednar on the Chrome. Zach Gallen on... Yeah, Nolan McLean got one too. Good photo they used on that one. Like full extension, almost ready to let go of the pitch. I like that on the ready action. Sparkle of Carlos Narvaez. Yeah, I'm glad, man. I'm glad you rechecked. Jordan Westberg on the Sparkle. Edward Cabrera on the Gray. I mean, generally with the image variations and that stuff, it's usually another black refractor. It's usually your big name guys too, which helps. How about a Judge game used piece of the bat? That'll work as far as relics are concerned. And another, ooh. Robinson Pena, 13 of 77, but Robinson got his own rookie card, but not Colson Montgomery. Right? Black refractor of Robinson Pena to 77. Colson Montgomery. Ha! But we'll give Robinson Pena one. No offense to the Pena spot, but oh well. I don't work for Topps. Brooks Lee on the Sparkle. Peyton Toll, there's a nice one on the Gray. I wonder if the people that work there actually watch sports that do all this. Caballero and O'Neal Cruz on the Chrome. Like, do they actually actively know like sports, or do they just work in a boardroom? They just work in a boardroom. Yes, there's always a recap at the end of our breaks. So, sorry, Alex. I didn't realize there was more than one Blue Jay rookie pitcher. All right, let's get a nice little run of autographs here. It should just be at the end of the video. Like if you rewatch the video, you'll see it at the very end. I don't know about the uploading and all that stuff. I just rip the cards, man. I just work here. Josh Naylor on the Sparkle and a Nico Horner Gray. But I know that they do stay on our YouTube page. What do we have here? Oh, a numbered one. Sick. Our first numbered Clubhouse Collection relic, 9 of 77 on the Matt Olson piece of the bat. That's pretty cool. So, like, you got a numbered relic. Like, there is no doubt. Chrome there of Trey Turner and Aaron Judge. Oh, I know who you're going after in the next break then. There's a J-Rod. I know another spot you'll be going after in the next one, Alex. Because we do have another one of these up on our eBay store. Brooks Baldwin on the Sparkle, Yiner Diaz on the Gray. But way too many. Man, that's Heritage. It's Heritage. John Kenzie Noel, the Refractor. Hey, there's a cool one. Miguel Cabrera on the Turn Back the Clock Blue Sparkle. See, he's even black and white on this image. Luis Garcia. Nice Bubba Chandler there on the insert. Ready action. Oof. Oof. That's tough. 2 autos in a case. Kershaw on the Chrome. I mean, but it is Heritage. That's why people like the autos so much out of this product, because they're not like in every box. They are tough pulls. Ben Rice on the Sparkle, Colton Cowser on the Gray. I think they know that too. That the Real Ones autos are some of the best in the business. Will Smith on the Sparkle, and a chrome one there of the home RBI leaders, Schwarber and Raleigh. Chris Sale on the Chrome. Chris say this pack was missing cards for sure. George Springer on the Sparkle. There's a Chandler Simpson, our first parallel of him for you on that dark gray. Volpe Refractor, and another one for the random on that quad rookie card. Victory's leaders there. Eduardo Rodriguez on the Sparkle. And now home run leaders. Kyle Schwarber and Cal Raleigh, and strikeout leaders on the gray. Crochet and Webb. Another Jeter turn back the clock. Sassoni on the Sparkle, Schwarber on the gray. Gotta be an image variation, right? It's not. That's his actual base card. I'm kind of shocked at that. Carlos Correa, Giancarlo Stanton on the Chrome. Like some of the images in here, you'd think that they were variations. Like that one for sure. Ready action. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to Heritage, you know, I've been opening it up for years, and I'm always like expecting the relic over the auto. Unless it's high number. High number always seems to have more autos. I don't know if it's because they print less of it or if they just have more autographs. But usually you seem to get more in a case of high number than regular Heritage. Just like with, you know, Series 1 compared to Update Baseball. Estevez and Suarez, Lenin Sosa on the gray. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, that's definitely a bummer. No autos in an entire case. I mean, but, yep. Yeah, that's a pretty good ratio, 1-to-1. Sparkle of Wilyer Abreu. Boy, did this guy go off in the WBC. Emmett Shin on the dark gray. Hey, we're getting another one of those oranges to 77. Kerry Carpenter, 57 of 77. And a Randy Arozarena chrome. Yeah, I know. There's everybody has their different. I mean, who knows? Who honestly knows? I only opened up one box, but I did hit an auto and an image variation, so. Connor Norby on the sparkle, Ryan Jeffers on the gray. And Colson Montgomery has an insert, though. That's nice of him. Seth Lugo on the chrome. Larry Hisley on the 50th anniversary buyback. I mean, how do they find 77 Topps cards that are still in that good a condition? Like, that's pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, that's a pretty good 50-year-old card right there. The color is, man, I'm actually shocked at how well preserved this card was, whoever they got this from. That is a fantastic 1977 Topps card there. Just a little bit of surface, you know, indentations, but that's rad. That's a beautiful card. Victor Mesa Jr. on the sparkle, Mason Wynn on the gray. Yeah, it's got to still hold on to it. Yeah, because that card looks really good for being 50 years old. There's another nice Peyton Tully there. And we've got Scooble and Skeens on the... Wow, yeah, that's a huge drop-off. I mean, the checklist is really good, though. Ozzie Albies on the chrome, from what I can recall. There's a lot of good autographs in this. Not as many guys that you like don't want to see an autograph of. Cody Clemens on the sparkle. Mick Abel on the dark gray. Ryan McMahon refractor, Lars Nootbaar on the gray, and there's PCA ready action. Yeah, it's already up here and ready to go. There's a blue sparkle of Halpin, Fernandez, Cole, and Marcy. Ryan Ruthers on the sparkle. Eovaldi on the gray. And another relic. That's going to be Nolan Arenado on the game used mem. Riley Green on the chrome. Joey Loper Fido on the sparkle. Matt McLean on the gray. Haesung Kim, or Haesung. Hasong? I think that's Hasong and Haesung. Hasong. 3 more to go in case number 1. Image variation, Wyatt Langford. I've seen his base card enough times. Hey, that's pretty sweet. A Nick Kurtz cup card on the refractor. Ramon Laureano on the gray. Ichiro on the turn back the clock. A ton. It is worth an absolute ton of money. Schwarber on the sparkle. Hey, there's a nice one. Cags with the dark gray. We'll take that. And his base card right behind it. Just in case you were wondering if that was a parallel. O'Neal Cruz chrome. Probably like 40 or 50 grand or something if it's a 10. It's a lot of money. His market's insane right now. Davis Schneider on the sparkle. Brent Rooker on the gray. Wow, that's it? Caglione on the chrome. So Caglione's showing up in this box. Yeah, nowadays you kind of like have to top load his base cards. It's crazy, dude. I mean, I'm glad I still held on to some of my Ohtani rookies, but the ones that I didn't hold on to, oh. Larry Cox on the 50th anniversary stamp. Sparkle of Colton Cowser, and this gray has a little dinged corner there on Patrick Bailey at the top left. I think so. No, not like the old school one that had all the purples. No, they got rid of those. They got rid of the hot box, but I think they have like magic boxes, or they call them something else. Luke Keyshaw on the blue sparkle, Jaron Duran on the chrome, to where like you get we pulled one in Heritage High Number that had an autograph in every box. I mean, in every pack of the box, and it had nothing but parallels. It was pretty wild. Justin Martinez on the chrome. Yeah, I would too, man. All of his stuff it's unreal where it's gone. Ryan Pepio on the blue sparkle, Mateo, Andy Pajes on the dark gray. From his rookie year? Are you talking about that short print? Yeah, you Jazz Chisholm on the chrome, Kerry Carpenter on the dark. Any Ohtani card that if it's a rookie you should have held on to. All of us should have. They've got nothing but skyrocket. But I mean, Austin Martin on the sparkle. Who would have known that he would go on to do the things that he has done? Addison Barger on the sparkle, Royce Lewis on the gray. And another mem, going to be Kyle Schwarber on the Clubhouse Collection relic. We got Dane Myers on the chrome. Like you would think that's an image variation, right? But that's a base card of Soderstrom. But that would have been like a fantastic image variation. It's crazy. Lou Bob on the sparkle. Dark gray there of Flores, Crooks, Banfield, and Stubbs. Jackson Jobe on a refractor. Yeah, I've decided I'm just not going to sell any more of his cards. Everything that I've sold him and that I thought I got good money for back when I sold them, it's not even close. It's not even the same stratosphere. So I bought a case of Megas in 24 when he had his first Dodgers cards in 24 Topps Chrome. And I actually pulled a True Blue refractor Shohei Ohtani. Graded it, it gemmed. I was like, oh, sweet. Card was selling for like $1,000. So I was like, I'll sell that. That almost paid for the entire case of cards. That's like a $4,000 card now, 2 years later. It's unbelievable. Is that an image variation? Yeah, Freddie Freeman on an image variation all-star. Very cool. To the Freeman spot, so it seems like the image variations are the easiest to hit as usual, as were Cabrera, and more Freddie Freeman on a dark gray. Zach Gallen on the sparkle, Max Fried on the dark gray. Yeah, the only thing I think that I would have sent in on the buyback was like the non-numbered stuff, like refractors and base cards, and I think is all I traded. Seager, Seiya Suzuki, for everything else, I said no, I'm grading it. Especially a blue Dodger color match in his first Dodger cards. I was like, there's no way I'm going to turn that in for $100 or whatever the buyback was. I was like, nah. I think we hit a non-numbered parallel of Miguel Cabrera. I think it was a blue sparkle, like one of the chromes, but nothing major, no. And pretty much nothing for Schmidt. He's only on that insert card. There is Aroldis Chapman on the sparkle, and the RBI leaders again with another parallel on the dark gray. Andrew Abbott on the chrome. Well, I mean, most players' card market is 1% to 5% of Ohtani. Another Decal Edge, our third of the case, Grant Taylor. Only one that's up there is Judge. And another buyback, Rick Baldwin. Sparkle there of Jesus Sanchez. That's it. Use blue letters for the name. Shanwell on the gray. Let's use blue letters on a blue parallel. That's so easy to read. Can I get another auto, though? We've only had one auto. There's the regular Wyatt Langford. Trey Turner on the sparkle. Isaac Collins on the refractor. Come on, give me some ink. Let me have back-to-back boxes with real ones autos. Please. Hey, there's a Chandler Simpson on the chrome now. Please. Brent Rooker on the sparkle. Braxton Ashcraft on the gray. Andre Granillo on that chrome and a Dylan Cease. There's Nolan Ryan on that ready action insert. Bryson Stott, blue sparkle. Austin Riley sparkle, Lawrence Butler gray. Yeah, it's rough. This is rough. Cabrale on the Clubhouse Collection game used memorabilia. Mark Vientos on the chrome. A little too many relics. Yeah, they should really care more. Like, hey, let's put at least 3 or 4 autos in every case. I'm glad I didn't degen a case, because I would have been sadly probably gotten a case like this. Riley Green on the sparkle, Trevor Larnach on the gray. Too many relics. Refractor of Wyatt Langford. One last chance. That's a shame. I thought they would have done better. Especially when the box price is what, $100 or $120 or something. Like, it should be $50 then. I just don't get that company anymore. Addison Barger on a refractor and Yastrzemski on the gray. Jack Flaherty on the sparkle and Geloff on the gray. Another decal, Jose Caballero. So we've seen a few of those. And a Max Fried on the chrome. Bryce Harper on the sparkle, Devers on the gray. Just stay there. Stop. Okay, fine. You go over here then. You don't want to cooperate with the rest of the stack. Move. Hunter Green refractor. That's sweet. A Turn Back the Clock from 1977. That's actually pretty rad. Keegan Hurl's Majors Only no-hitter. Reminiscent of 1957. That's actually pretty fun. That's different. Isaac Collins on the sparkle. Trey Sweeney on the gray. Joe Adell on the sparkle. Juan Soto on the chrome. Shanwell on the chrome. Sparkle of Jacob deGrom. Yeah, I think Owen Casey's a short print rookie. Taylor Ward on the gray. In the Orioles uni, that's still weird. Weird seeing him in a different uniform. Curtis Mead on the chrome. Simeon Woods Richardson on the gray. Sparkle of Matt Shaw. Sparkle of Jesus Luzardo and a gray of Chase Dollander. Jeez, man. Game used relic of James Wood and a chrome card. That's rough. Yeah, I won't be opening a case of this for myself. That's for sure. Yuck. That is unfortunate. Hopefully case number 2's got all the goodies in it then. Hopefully. There's a nice Mizorowski there on the blue sparkle. Adam Frazier on the dark gray. And last pack here of case number 1. Zach McKinstry on the chrome card to end it. Said he'll be up here momentarily for case number 2. So hang tight.
Alrighty, here we go. Case number 2. See what we can do. Empty box. Free Janual McKinstry, Christian Walker, Fernando Tatis Jr., Jurickson Profar, Johan Duran, and Victory Leaders on the insert. Color didn't need any changes because this is they destroyed it. Oh no. Augustine, Granillo, Andrew Abbott, Luis Angel Acuna, Jacob Wilson. Curtis Mead on your Sparkle, Cal Raleigh, and Brooks Baldwin. Give me a second. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Vientos, Cade Horton, Jackson Churio, Brandon Lau, Tariq Skubal, Paul Skeens, Fernando Tatis on the Chrome, and Cody Clemens. Nice Tatis Chrome there. Vader, Giloff, Trey Sweeney, Noah Cameron, Casey Schmitz, James Wood on the Sparkle PCA there, and Anthony Volpe. Base will go down if you keep looking at the last one. The last one was pretty bad, Abe. I didn't get to see it. I was taking care of some other stuff. There's Jack Caglione, rookie there. It's just his base. Bailey, Adley, Rushman. Some of these cards you got to be careful with. Dalton Rushing and Corbin Carroll on the refractor, followed by John Kenzie Noel. Gunner, Hai-Sun Kim, Eugenio Suarez, Cal Raleigh, Christian Campbell, Edward Cabrera. Rookie shortstops, Ryan Ritter, Bryce Matthews, Chad Stevens, and Cam Devaney. So, like I said earlier in the chat, the numbers show that they cut the amount of autos in half, so basically 2 autos per case instead of 4. People are going to pay lots. Ooh. Cedane Rafaela, that looked cool. Agustin Ramirez, Yusei Kikuchi, Bradley Blaylock, Nick Castellanos, Robbie Ray, and Raw Power of Junior Caminero. Andrew Abbott, Mark Vientos, Bobby Barrels, JJ Bleday, Jose Altuve, 1 auto in the whole. Yay. Juan Soto. Rookie catchers Rafael Flores, Jimmy Crooks, CJ Stubbs, and Will Banfield, followed by Joey Alaperfido. Roman Anthony on your rookie. Robinson Pena, Carson Williams, Chandler Simpson. Looks cool, and it is his base. Got it. Nico Horner, TJ Friedel, Michael A. Taylor, and that's pretty sick. Mike Trout on the ready and action there. Ballesteros, Taj Bradley, Josh Smith, Ellie De La Cruz, Micah Bell, Nathan Evaldi. It's going to be Christian Walker on the Chrome. And then Ha-Seong Kim. We have a patch here. Spencer Horwitz, Brandon Fatts, Clubhouse Collection. Game used mem for Cal Raleigh there on your mem. Trey Savage on the Chrome rookie, and Kyle Manzardo. Emmett Sheehan, Mason Wynn, Bryson Stott, Araldis Chapman, Micah Bell, Kodai Senga. Austin Hayes. And Lubab. Auto. Are you sure before this one? Yeah, in theory, yeah. Edwin Diaz, Jacob Young, Jose Ramirez, Curtis Mead. I actually forgot he went to the White Sox. Juan Soto, James Wood. Turn back the clock. That's kind of cool. And Mookie Betts. Yeah, hopefully it is correct. Stephen Kwan, Aaron Judge on your AL All-Stars. Sal Stewart on the rookie. Riz Hoskins, Yandy Diaz. Carlos Correa on the refractor. Very nice there for Carlos Correa. Bryce Terang and Jack Caglione on your raw power there. Bryce Terang is mean mugging in that picture. Cedric Mullins, Brady House, Kevin Alcantara, Matt Shaw, Jacob Mizrowski, rookie, Nathan Eovaldi. There's Reese Olson. And record breaker for Riley Green there. Brandon Sprout, Marcelo Mayer, Otto Lopez, TJ Friedel, Jonah Tong on your rookie, followed by Jonah Tong again. Dalton Rushing and Victor Robles. Jack Leiter, Cade Horton, Jacob deGrom, Mike Tauchman, Noelvi Marte on the chrome, Giancarlo Stanton, and Brooks Lee. Regular Brooks Lee. Jake Mangum, Ryan Mountcastle, Yuri Perez, Victor Scott, Tanner Bibby, followed up by Tanner Bibby again. Bobby Witt Jr. on the refractor, and Andrew Hoffman. Nice Bobby Witt there. Samuel Basallo, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Brian Wu, Jazz Chisholm, Jaron Duran, Brandon Pfaadt on the chrome. World Series. That's cool. Card 2. And Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Jackson Churio, Brandon Lau, Sedane Rafaela, Austin Martin, Davis Schneider, Gavin Lux, Alejandro Kirk, and George Springer. And that'll do it for box number 1. Empty box. Max Fried, Nolan Shanuel, Zach McKinstry, Harrison Bader, Jackson Holiday, Andy Pajes, Garrett Crochet, and Shane Bieber. Sal Stewart, Cedric Mullins, Brady House, Matt Olson, Cole Reagans, Bryce Eldridge on the rookie. Nice hit there. Michael Garcia, and strikeout leaders Garrett Crochet and Logan Webb. Zach Geloff, Trey Sweeney, O'Neal Cruz, Cole Young on the rookie, Garrett Crochet. Heriberto Hernandez on the rookie, Carlos Narvaez, and Kobe Mayo. Kevin Alcantara, Andrew Vaughn, Jack Leiter, Luis Morales, Yordan Alvarez, Andy Pajes. Batting leaders Aaron Judge and Trey Turner and Luis Garcia Jr. Cade Orton, Jackson Churio, Brandon Lapp, Sedane Rafaela, Braxton Ashcraft, Lawrence Butler, Paul Skeens. I hope so too. And Lennon Sosa. Justin Martinez, Jack Caglione, Patrick Bailey, Junior Caminero on the All-Stars. Dave Collins on the 50th anniversary there. Garrett Crochet, Christian Walker, and Sandy Alcantara. These are the new 12 from case number 2. Gunnar Henderson, Roman Anthony on the rookie. Owen Casey, base rookie there for Owen. Heriberto Hernandez and John Kenzie Noel on your refractor, followed by Thomas Sajasi. Agustin Ramirez, Andre Granillo, Andrew Abbott, Javier Baez, Andrew McCutcheon, Taylor Ward. Rookies, rookie pitchers, Kyle Backus, Joel Peguero, Andrew Alvarez, and Mitch Ferris, and Ryan Jeffers with his corncob bat. Robinson Pena, Carson Williams, Moises Ballesteros, Freddie Peralta, Evan Carter, Tariq Skubal on the chrome, Darrell Hernandez. It's crazy. Some of these cards really do look like image variations. And Kyle Tucker, I thought for sure that was one. Huh. Just cool looking images, I guess. Mark Vientos, Robert Hassel, Brian Rocchio, Chase Dolander, Matt Strom, Cole Young on your speckle there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Rod Carew. I like these. These are really cool looking. Zach Gallen, Jesus Sanchez. That's crazy. Ryan O'Hearn, James Wood, TJ Friedel, Matt Strom, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Matt Wallner. Jorge Soler, Jack Flaherty, Jesus Luzardo, Joe Adell, Jonah Tong, and Tanner Bibby. Followed by Ryan McMahon on the refractor and Dalton Varsho. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Chase Burns on the rookie. Adley Rushman. Looked like he was carrying a surfboard. That's just his chest plate. Dalton Rushing, Taylor Ward. Jorge Mateo, Simeon Woods Richardson, and Christian Yelich. Kyle Freeland, Kyle Schwarber, Colton Cowser, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jaren Duran, Dane Myers there, Starling Marte. And on the Enterprise, that is Jacob Wilson on the Enterprise. Really, Pat? That's going to be funny. Some of these I'm already like, dude, how is that not? Cal Raleigh, Christian Campbell, which makes me think like the ones that don't look like image variations are going to be the image variations. Junior Caminero, CJ Kafis, and Johnny Bench. See, that's sick too. I like that. Really cool. Can't believe they found a way to ruin heritage for me. David Bednar, Michael A. Taylor, Giancarlo Stanton, Edward Cabrera, See, that one I know that's a base now, but I thought that was an IV. It's a sick one for Chandler Simpson there. Chase Dolander. I'm expecting one like this to be an IV. That is not. And Ali De La Cruz on the record breaker. There's a wrestling title belt. That's sick. Emmett Sheehan, Mason Wynn, Stephen Kwan, Brendan Donovan. There's Dylan Beavers. Jackson Holiday. Rookie shortstops going to be Colson Montgomery, Alex Freeland, Maximo Acosta, and Denzel Guzman. Followed by Ke'Bryan Hayes. Chris Sale, Clayton Kershaw, Randy Arozarena, Nico Horner, Mika Bell, Yusei Kikuchi, Chase Burns, and Corey Seager. Two packs left. No mem yet. No auto yet. Ozzy Albies, Seth Lugo, Logan Webb, Nathan Eovaldi, Curtis Mead, Juan Soto. Turn the clock back. That's Ichiro and Edgar Quero. Last pack here. And I think I got a patch. Aaron Judge, Roki Sasaki, Jordan Walker. Patch. Going to be Jackson Holiday on the game used mem there. Clubhouse collection for Jackson Holiday. Non-numbered. Heriberto Hernandez and Brandon Nimmo to end off box number 2. We saw one base from this quad rookie. Oh, we need more. More. Empty box. O'Hearn, Soler, Flaherty, Jesus Luzardo, Gavin Lux, Luis Angel Acuna, Bryce Harper on the refractor, and Sandy Alcantara. Crazy, Bryce Harper hit that bomb to tie up the game just to watch him lose. I was like, yeah, we are so back. Then they were like, we're not going to go with Mason Miller in the 9th. It's crazy. Yohan Moncada, Bryson Stott, Carlos Rodon. That's crazy. Base and Lennon Sosa. Yeah, they said they didn't want him in there unless it was a safe situation. But technically, he could have played because it would have been a win situation, which is better than a save. Whereas Hoskins, Gavin Lux. Either way, I still blame Tariq Skubal. Dude was like, I can't pitch again, but I want to be at the game in the dugout, but I'm not pitching. Joe Adell, Kyle Freeland, Colton Cowser, Jacob Wilson on the All-Stars. Tariq Skubal, there he is. Paul Skeens. Should just have Paul Skeens come out of the bullpen. Trevor Rogers and Thomas Sagasi. Emmett Sheehan, Kyle Schwarber, Mason Wynn, Yusei, and Joe Horner on the 50th anniversary. Luis Morales on the Speckle. Bryson Stott, and then Kyle Tucker. Yeah, and look, I like Tariq Skubal, but if you said you weren't going to pitch because it's too close to season, you go pitch a spring game, and then you come back to hang out in the dugout, it was kind of crazy to me. That didn't make sense. Michael A. Taylor, Giancarlo Stanton, Chris Sale, Clayton Kershaw, Yandy Diaz, Matt Shaw, Jordan Walker on the chrome, and Shane Bieber. Stephen Kwan, Aaron Judge, Sal Stewart, Cedric Mullins, Bradley Blaylock, Mike Trout, that's a nice one there. Sal Frelick on the chrome. And Sal Frelick again. So nice he hit him twice. got green. Brady House, Andrew Vaughn, Kevin Alcantara, Nick Castellanos, J.J. Blade. How about Mookie Betts? 6 out of 99 for Mookie Betts. Nice hit there on the green. Kyle Stowers. Going to be just Kyle Stowers. And Marcus Semien. That's why we don't win these championships. Yes, players care more about their checks. You know what? I kind of agree. I don't think it helped that Aaron Judge, he didn't get a hit yesterday, huh? He went like 0 for 4. Like, struck out like 2 or 3 times. It's like, what are we doing? Struck out to Eduardo Rodriguez, and Eduardo Rodriguez isn't a bad pitcher, but I mean, I had him in fantasy last year. He's not the greatest either. Mickey Moniak, high K guy. Kobe Mayo. But he can definitely get touched up there. So, I mean, yeah, we could blame it on the pitching all we want, but the U.S. only scoring 2 runs with that lineup, I mean, at that and going against that pitching staff, I mean, yeah, you can blame the bats. That should be an IV, by the way. I think that's sick, but it's not. It's a base. Davis Schneider. I mean, Judge has no history of choking in big games. Luis Angel Acuna, Manny Machado, and Enterprise of Mookie Betts. This is true, you know? If Venezuela was up 7-0, Judge would have been crushing bombs. Mountcastle, Yuri, Slade, Ciccone, just Slade, Ben Rice, Jacob deGrom. Maybe that? Nope, they said no, not that. Carlos Rodon and Corey Seager. Harper has never. I will say this though, Harper is pretty clutch. I agree, he hasn't, but he is pretty dang clutch. I think Bryce Harper's pretty clutch. Like, just overall in his career. That dude comes up big. The guy who I was expecting to come up was, I hate to say it as a Padre fan, I was expecting Will Smith to crank a couple bombs. That never happened. Austin Martin. And then you didn't even try to go to Cal Raleigh, so just blame the manager. Just blame the manager. Cam Smith, Manny Machado, Spencer Strider. It's a cool looking one. Okay, that's got to be one, right? Salvador Perez. They said no. It's not one. Keep it moving, Seti. Mason Miller, Jordan Lawler, Matt Olson, and Brandon Nimmo there. Matt Olson on the chrome. Victor Scott, Samuel Basallo, Yama, Wilyer Abreu. Talk about clutch. This dude was cranking bombs in the last 2 games. Victor Mesa Jr., or at least opportunistic ones. Crochet and Logan Webb on the chrome. Luis Garcia Jr. and Raw Power of Kyle Schwarber. Missed that yesterday from Kyle Schwarber. Brian Wu, Michael Harris, Kyle Isbell, Wilson Contreras, Kyle Bradish, Mike Tauchman, Sean Murphy, and Edgar Cuero. I was waiting for Roman Anthony though to hit a bomb and tie up the game and single-handedly 10x his card prices. If Roman Anthony does strike out, hits a bomb, that thing's going nuclear. His card market is going crazy. Westberg, Will Smith, Josh Hader, Yu Darvish, Christian Moore on the rookie, Bob Seymour, Jeremiah Jackson, Otto Kemp, and Cody Freeman on the rookie infielders. And that's a cool looking Bubba Chandler there. Nice hit for the Bubba Chandler spot. Ready and action. I really like those. As a Red Sox fan, it was nice to see that basically some of the best performances in the tournament were Sox players. Yeah, except for Crochet. Never showed up. Got told no. I think the Red Sox told them no. Or did Crochet say no? Willie Adames, Kettle Marte, Hunter Brown also said no to Team USA. Shohei Ohtani, Harry Ford on the rookie. Josh Nixon, Garcia refractor. Salvador Perez on not an image variation. And Matt Wallner. Josh Naylor, Peyton Tolley. That's a cool one. Ryan Weathers, Parker Meadows, Christopher Sanchez. Davis Schneider, rookie infielders, Bob Seymour, Jeremiah Jackson, Otto Kemp, and Cody Freeman, and Garrett Crochet and Logan Webb. Jackson Merrill. Moises Ballesteros, upside down for no reason, right? Not seeing anything crazy. Yep, upside down for no reason. Mike Trout, Ronald Acuna Jr., Carter Jensen for the Royals, Matt Chapman, Yama on the World Series, and Dalton Varsho. Last pack here. I think we got another mem inbound. Alec Burleson, Cole Wilcox, Byron Buxton. Clubhouse collection for Ezekiel Tovar, who had a really good World Baseball Classic. I sit there for Tovar on the game used mem. Marcus Semien and Luis Garcia Jr. to finish off that box. Empty box. Taylor Ward, Chase Dolander, Bubba Chandler, and J.J. Bleday, followed by Ha-Seong Kim. Brett Beatty, Cade Cavalli, Lane Thomas, Matt Olson. It's going to be Carson Kelly, Salvador Perez on your refractor, and victory leaders of Max Fried and Freddie Peralta. Yeah, Crochet would have been huge. But, oh well. David Bednar, Michael A. Taylor, Giancarlo Stanton, Cole Reagans, Bryce Eldridge on the rookie, Kenley Jansen, Shane Smith, and Anthony Volpe. Lazardo, Joe Adell, Kyle Freeland, Matt Strahm, Jackson Holiday, Andy Paez, Austin Hayes, and Mookie Betts. Schwarber, Kowser, Sheehan, Cole Young, Garrett Crochet, Michael Bush, Max Muncy, and Victor Robles. They should have just sent the entire Dodger team to the World Baseball Classic. Oh, some of them wouldn't have qualified. Never mind. Jordan Alvarez, they would have played for different teams. Turn back the clock. Very nice. Derek Jeter there. That's a cool looking one. Mitch Keller. Adolis Garcia. And John Kenzie Noel. Rosarena, Ozzy Albiz, Seth Lugo, Braxton Ashcraft, Lawrence Butler. Turn back the clock, Miguel Cabrera there on the chrome. Michael Harris II and Carl Yastrzemski on the ready in action for Yastrzemski. Mason Wynn, Stephen Kwan, Aaron Judge, Sal Stewart, Heriberto Hernandez, Junior Caminero, Spencer Strider on your refractor, and Andrew Hoffman. Logan Webb, Zach Gallen, Jesus Sanchez, Javi Baez, Andrew McCutcheon, 2025 World Series, Yama, and Freddie. J.P. Crawford, just a base, and Ryan McMahon. Cedric Mullins, Brady House, Kevin Alcantara, Owen Casey, Freddie Peralta, Evan Carter, rookie pitchers, Joe Rock, Carson Seymour, Elvis Alvarado, and Alan Rangel, and the Enterprise of Jackson Holiday there on the Enterprise. Zach McKinstry, Harrison Bader, Giloff, Mesa Jr., Wilson Contreras, Kyle Bradish, Reese Olson, and Scooball and Skeens on the earned run average leaders. Andrew Vaughn, Jack Leiter, Cade Horton, Kyle Teal. Just Kyle Teal base. That's crazy because that looks cool. Royce Lewis, Kyle Stowers, Bryce Terang, and Bobby Witt Jr. Trey Sweeney, O'Neal Cruz, Justin Martinez, Shohei Ohtani, Harry Ford, Adam Frazier, Nick Castellanos, and Kyle Teal on the Ready and Action. Got a Mem, Jackson Churio, Trey Savage, Noel V. Marte, Junior Caminero Clubhouse Collection, game used Mem there. Caminero. Eduardo Rodriguez on the Chrome, and Robert Suarez. Brandon Lau, Cedane Rafaela, Agustin Ramirez, Lindor, CJ Abrams, Miguel Andujar, Kodai Senga, and Corbin Carroll. Caglione, Bailey, Gunner, Hysun Kim, Ronald Acuna Jr., Carter Jensen, Zach Neto on the Chrome, and Bradley Rodriguez. Eugenio Suarez, Roman Anthony, Robinson Pena, Matt Chapman, Corbin Burns, Jeremy Pena, Alejandro Kirk, and Denzel Clark. Andrew Abbott, Mark Vientos, Nolan McLean, Slade Ciccone, Jonathan Aranda on the Sparkle, Brian Wu, and Carlos Correa on Not the Ivy. Robert Hassel, Brian Rocchio, Max Fried, Nolan Shanuel, Ben Rice, Wilyer Abreu, Dylan Dingler on the Chrome, and AL champions Springer sends Blue Jays to the World Series. Carson Williams, Ballesteros, Taj Bradley, Mason Miller, Bombo Rivera on the 50th anniversary. Rookie shortstops, Colson Montgomery, Alex Freeland, Denzer Guzman, and Maximo Acosta. Mackenzie Gore there, and Dylan Dingler to end off that box. Empty box. Aaron Judge, Sal Stewart, Cedric Mullins, Owen Casey, Freddie Peralta, Anthony Volpe, and Austin Martin, followed by Josh Nixon, Garcia. Lugo, Webb, Gallen, Sanchez, Taylor Ward, William Contreras on the blue, John Kenzie Noel on the Chrome, and Luis Rengifo. O'Hearn, Soler, Flaherty, Chase Dolander, Matt Strom, Jaden Hill. Rookie pitchers, Philip Abner, Jonathan Pintaro, Didier Fuentes, and Eduardo Nunez, followed by Brenton Doyle. Brady House, Kevin Alcantara, Andrew Vaughn, Evan Carter, Kyle Teal, Royce Lewis, Parker Messick, and Anthony Siegler. Joe Adell, Jesus Luzardo, Jackson Holiday, Andy Pajes. Turn back the clock. Carlos Beltran there. Teoscar Hernandez. Marcus Semien. And Carlos Estevez and Robert Suarez on the leading fireman. That's what it's feeling like right now, Marlo. Jack Leiter, Cade Horton, Jackson Churio, Trey Yesavage, Noel V. Marte, Ronel Blanco, and rookie pitchers of Jack Perkins, Zach Maxwell, Dylan Smith, and Paul Gervich, followed by Ryan Pepio. Freeland, Schwarber, Colton Cowser, Cole Young, Garrett Crochet, Austin Martin on the refractor, Michael Harris, and raw power of Jack Caglione. Emmett Sheehan, Mason Wynn, Stephen Kwan, Heriberto Hernandez, Junior Caminero, Alejandro Kirk, Jose Barrios, and Bryce Harper there. Brandon Lau, Sedane, Agustin Ramirez, Granillo, Francisco Lindor, CJ Abrams, Darrell Hernandez, and Lubob. Andrew Abbott, Mark Vientos, Robert Hassel, Miguel Andujar, Nolan McLean, Slade Sassoni, Owen Casey, and Shohei Ohtani on the ready in action. Sick looking one too right there. Roman Anthony, Robinson Pena, Carson Williams, Jeremy Pena, Mason Miller, Jordan Lawler. World Series of Glasnow and Will Smith, and Joey Laperfido. Rocchio, Max Fried, Nolan Shanuel, Ben Rice, Willier Abreu, CJ Kafis, Sal Frelick, and Riley Green on the record breaker. McKinstry, Victor Mesa, Wilson Contreras, James Wood, game used mem there for James Wood. Kyle Manzardo on your chrome, and Brooks Lee. Ballesteros, Taj Bradley, Josh Smith, Josh Hader, Yu Darvish, Angel Martinez, Mike Tauchman, and Enterprise of Roman Anthony there. Nice hit for the Roman Anthony spots on Enterprise. Ali De La Cruz, Edwin Diaz, Jacob Young, Jose Ramirez, Christian Moore, Parker Meadows, Geraldo Perdomo on the chrome, and Kyle Manzardo. Base. Bader, Giloff, Trey Sweeney, Kyle Bradish, Shohei Ohtani on the All-Stars, Harry Ford, Danny Jansen, and George Springer. Oneil Cruz, Justin Martinez, Jack Caglione, Ronald Acuna Jr., Carter Jensen, Jason Dominguez, Brian Wu, and Brooks Baldwin. Brandon Sproat, Marcelo Mayer, Otto Lopez, Christopher Sanchez, and Yohan Moncada, followed by Anthony Siegler. Melton, Cortez, Troy Johnson, and Nathan Church, and then Max Fried and Freddie Peralta. Siegler is a black border, though. Just wanted to see that. Yeah, Siegler's a black border. And 2 packs left. 1.5 autos per case. That's crazy. Bailey, Gunner, Hyesung Kim, Eugenio Suarez, Matt Chapman, Corbin Burns. Mike Tauchman on the refractor, and Cody Clemens. Mangum, Mountcastle, Yuri, Tovar, Bryson Stott, Luis Hill on the blue, Joe Ryan, and Anthony Volpe to finish off that box. Alrighty, here we go. Next one up. Empty box. Smith, Ellie De La Cruz, Jacob Young, Jordan Lawler. It's going to be Josh. Jose Barrios. Refractor of Manny Machado here. Nice looking hit there. And Bubba Chandler on the rookie. It's crazy how some of these cards look like IVs and they're not.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Ramirez, Sprout, Marcelo Mayer, Josh Hader, Yu Darvish, Denzel Clark on the chrome, Robbie Ray, and record breakers for Cal Raleigh. Otto Lopez, Mangum, Christian Moore, Parker Meadows, Connolly Early for you, Johan Duran, PCA, and Kenley Jansen. That is Michael Harris, Kyle Isbell, Willie Adames, Aroldis Chapman, Reyes Hoskins, Bradley Rodriguez on your chrome, Bradley Blaylock. My goodness. Brad. Kettle Marte, Hunter Brown, Jackson Merrill, Matt Shaw, Rookie Cup, Jacob Mizrowski on your rookie. Turn back the clock for Carlos Beltran and Austin Riley. Makes me think the ones that don't look like IVs are going to be IVs. Mike Trout, Chris Bryant, Jose Caballero, Jacob DeGrom, Mike Tauchman, Michael Garcia, Adam Frazier, and Carlos Estevez. Christopher Sanchez, Yohan Moncada, Carlos Narvaez on your chrome, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and the Enterprise of Yordan Alvarez there. Yama, Brian Wu, Bryson Stott, Dansby Swanson. Rookie shortstops, Ritter, Matthews, Chad Stevens, and Cam Devaney, followed by Hunter Goodman. Muncy, Smith, Machado, Strider, Austin Martin. That's pretty cool. Rookie pitchers, Luinder Avila, PJ Paloon, Taylor Rashi, and Shinsuke. It's like a stamp. Jay? What is that called?
It's a decollage.
Decollage. That's a mouthful.
It's a short print.
That's pretty cool though. I like that.
Yeah, they used to be, and then they got rid of them. And
That's why it's foreign to me. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Very nice. Cam Smith, refractor there, and Carson Weisenhunt on your rookie. Deckle Edge. Looks like a big stamp. Junior Caminero, Owen Casey. Rookie infielders Kyle Caro, Cesar Prieto, Warming Bernabel, and Jack Winkler. Followed by Matt Wallner. I thought that was an IV. Was not. Schneider. Luis Angel Acuna. 2025 World Series. Yamamoto spins a victory and Freeman's home run in the 18th. Followed by Aaron Judge on the Ready in Action. These are really cool. I like the Ready in Action cards. Will Smith, Josh Naylor, Peyton Tolley, Jacob Wilson, Tariq Skubal. It's going to be Joey Cantillo, Luis Hill, and stolen base leaders Caballero and O'Neal Cruz. We have a mem here. Cole Wilcox. It's going to be 22 out of 77 on the game used mem for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Numbered. Just a napkin though for Vladdy G. Followed by Yainier Diaz on the chrome and Seiya Suzuki. He's clutch. Hubbard just isn't aware. Yama, Peralta. It's going to be Lars Nootbaar. Followed by Tariq Skubal. And Rod Carew on the Ready and Action. Willie Adames, Kyle Teal, Royce Lewis, Bobby Witt Jr. on the chrome, and Dalton Varsho. Well, I bought the wrong expensive Blue Jay. Vladimir Guerrero, Chase Burns, Skeens, Yusei, Bradley Blaylock, Tyler Stevenson, and Isaac Collins. Gold rookie cut. Trey Savage, Noel V. Roman Anthony. What was it called again? The
Deckle Edge.
There you go. The Deckled Edge Roman Anthony rookie. That's sick.
He's crushed it. I hit his nickname variation.
No kidding. They look like they took those silly rigid scissors that and just cut around. You know what scissors I'm talking about?
Cookie cutter.
Yeah. Very nice though for Roman Anthony. And the Deckle Edged. Mike Burrows and Ke'Bryan Hayes. Beatty, Cavalli, Lane Thomas, Castellanos, JJ Bleday. We got Jacob Melton, Carlos Cortez, Troy Johnson, and Nathan Church on your rookie outfielders. Samuel Basallo and Wyatt Langford. I have not seen that. Trout, Lindor, Ray Burris on your 50th anniversary. Shane Baz, Miguel Cabrera on the Turn Back the Clock, and Brandon Nimmo.
Those stamp cards sell too.
Oh, do they?
Even if it's some dude you've never heard of, they can go for like $10, $15.
That's crazy.
So it's a really good spot in this.
Jose Altuve, Spencer Horwitz, Carlos Correa, and Chase Medrath to
Bombo
finish
Rivera.
off that box.
That's a great name. Bombo.
Yeah, I thought it was a good name.
Bombo Rivera. I like it. They call him Bombo.
All right, we are halfway through. 6 boxes left. Still looking for an auto. Empty box. From the sounds of the chat, might be a while. Hoping for 2. We got green to 99 again, though. Gonna be Zach McKinstry, 40 out of 99 there on your green. Very nice hit for Zach McKinstry. Matt Shaw and Jackson Jobe. Yama, Harris, Josh Hader, Yu Darvish, Christian Moore. Turn back the clock, Mike Piazza and Alec Boehm. Roman Anthony, Carson Williams, Moises Ballesteros. That is PCA on your nickname variation there for Pete.
It literally says
Chrome.
PCA.
For Pete Chrome. Pete Crow Armstrong. Don't Google when did Deckled Edge cards debut. What set? Don't Google.
1977.
Now I want to Google. Glass now closes out Game 6 and Will Smith blasts World Series winning home run. Josh Young and Hunter Green. Marlo said, my guess is 77 tops. I also had a guess back here that said 77 tops. Not a guess, that might have been a fact. Alec Burleson Refractor. Yainier Diaz and Jeff McNeil. I'll give answer. Just some base, Jay. Nothing too crazy that I can recall. I don't know about the first case, though. Rookie pitchers, Abner, Pintaro, Didier Fuentes, and Nunez. Lars Nootbaar. Nope, 1969 tops. Kobe Mayo and Dalen Lyle. That was my second guess. Kettle Marte, Parker Meadows, Christopher Sanchez, Keibert Ruiz, Mickey Moniak, and Cal Raleigh and Kyle Schwarber. There was no base in the first. Oh, there wasn't? Yeah, I think we hit a base then. Was there a 6-9 Hank Aaron of this nature? Jose Ramirez, Brandon Sproat, Marcelo Mayer, Carter Jensen, Matt Chapman, Addison Barger on your chrome, Josh Smith, and Ready and Action for George Foster there. Jackson Merrill, Mike Trout, Tovar, Danny Jansen on your chrome, and Luis Severino. Mangum, Corbin Burns, Jeremy Pena, Kodai Senga, Matt McLean, just regular Matt McLean, just looks cool, and Nick Kurtz. Caballero, Max Muncy, Cam Smith, Bryson Stott, Aroldis Chapman, Reyes Hoskins, Luis Castillo, and Raw Power for Kel Raleigh. Didn't see any of that. Also, in the World Baseball Classic.
He's too busy not shaking hands with his teammates.
Exactly. He's too busy beefing with his teammates.
That's what he gets.
Spencer Strider, Salvador Perez, Yandy Diaz, Matt Shaw, Trevor Larnach, Shane Bieber, and Gleyber Torres. Cool looking Gleyber Torres. Here I thought I had all the Hank cards. Cade, Lane, David Bednar, Jose Altuve. What am I missing here? Flip? No, not a flip, just backwards. Backwards for no reason. Thought it might have been a flip. Right there.
Is it Grossi?
Jacob Wilson. Screwball.
And
Yeah.
it's not a variation. That's good.
Gavin
You got banners
Sheets.
too.
Yeah, the swap.
I
there.
didn't pull one of those in the first case. It must be the toughest one.
Yeah.
Besides the, but they all say it.
Yeah.
Every one of the variations has the word on there, so we don't have to be like,
Yeah.
we'll find it.
Jordan Westberg, Will Smith. We got another mem. It's going to be Fredward Freeman on your game used mem there. No, it was not a flip. Nice hit for Fredward. Luke Keishel and Jared Jones. That's what I second guessed initially, Alex, but it was not. Sale, Skeens, Yusei. It's going to be Shane Smith. Yandy Diaz, and Ready in Action for Samuel Basallo. Really like those cards. Sweet. Josh Naylor, Peyton Tolley, Ryan Weathers, Jacob Mizrowski, Jacob DeGrom. Mike Taukman, rookie pitchers, Avila, Poland, Arashi, and Shinsuke. And then Shota Imanaga. Kirsch, Rosarena, Albiz, Lugo, Bradley Blaylock, Nick Castellanos, David Hamilton on the chrome, and Edgar Cuero.
All these are its own spot. These Dodger cards.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's-
cool.
It's a spot,
Cool.
So we don't have to worry about them anymore.
Nice. David Schneider, Grant Taylor, Taj Bradley, and Christian Yelich. Logan Webb, we got something, I think. JJ Bleday, Spencer Horwitz. That's pretty sweet. Jeremy Pena. Huh. Is that a 7? 77? There it is. 60 out of 77. Could barely see that by his fist. 60 out of 77 for Jeremy Pena. It's pretty sweet. I like the way that looks. Dominic Smith and Matt Woolner. Vladdy, Chase Burns, Brett Beatty, Gavin Lux, Luis Angel Acuna, Jung Hoo Lee. That is going to be on your banner. No banner. It is a baseball for Jung Hoo Lee there. Nice hit for Jung Hoo Lee. Ryan Weathers on your refractor and Ellie De La Cruz on your record breakers. You were just talking about one. Spoken into existence.
Yeah, really?
The banner. Jung Hoo Lee.
Oh, the variation?
Yeah. Ryan O'Hearn, Jorge Soler, Jack Flaherty, Brandon Fatt. That is Tony Muser on your 50th anniversary. I think that's how you say his last name. Musser?
He's dead.
Oh.
Good man. No,
I was like, oh, Robbie
Don't be
Flores.
offended.
Jimmy Cook, CJ Stubbs, and Will Banfield on your rookie catchers. Carlos Rodon and Dalton Varsho to finish off that box.
He don't care.
He's fine. Still looking for an auto. Got some cool stuff in that last box. Be cooler if we got an auto. Empty box. Jung Hoo Lee, Jordan Westberg, Will Smith, C.J. Abrams, Miguel Andujar, Carson Weisenhunt on your chrome, Christian Walker, and Bryce Terang. Willie Adames, Kettle Marte, Hunter Brown, Jackson Merrill, Junior Caminero, Gavin Sheets, Seiya Suzuki on your chrome, and Angel Martinez. Trout, Casey, Peralta, Kerry Carpenter on the chrome, Kyle Stowers, and Pete Alonso on the record breaker. Naylor, Tolley, Ryan Weathers, Nolan McLean, Slade Ciccone, Ben Rice, Eduardo Rodriguez, and Adolis Garcia. Burleson, Wilcox, Buxton, Abreu, Victor Mesa Jr., English, Colby Thomas, George Valera, and Will Robertson on your rookie outfielders. Shane Smith and Drake Baldwin, gold rookie cut. Chase Burns, Vladdy, Brett Beatty, Cade Cavalli, Wilson Contreras to 77. Hunter Brown, 37 out of 77 for Hunter Brown. Parker Messick on the chrome, and Freddie Freeman. Muncy, Cam Smith, Evan Carter, Kyle Teal, Parker Messick, Joe Ryan, Julio Rodriguez, and Luis Gil. Lane Thomas, David Bednar, Michael A. Taylor, Shohei Ohtani, Harry Ford, Jaden Hill, and Raw Power of James Wood. Got a mem here. Trey Savage. It's going to be Matt Shaw on the game used mem there. For Shaw. It's pretty cool. Nice hit there for Matt Shaw. Will Smith on the refractor. Hunter Brown. And Nolan Ryan on the ready and action. Machado, Strider, Noelvi, Lindor, Kerry Carpenter, rookie pitchers, and PCA. Stan Sale. Carter Jensen on the rookie, Hurston Waldrip, Cal Raleigh, and Kyle Schwarber on the RBI leaders. And then again on the RBI leaders. Kowser, Sheehan, Christian Moore, Parker Meadows, Christopher Sanchez, Trevor Larnach, and Gabriel Moreno. Got another mem. Albies, Seth Lugo. Yeah, another mem. Clubhouse Collection, Riley Green on the game used mem. 2 mems in that box. Carlos Estevez and Julio Rodriguez. Said no autos, but we got 2 mems for you. Enjoy. Aaron Judge, Sal Stewart, Yohan Moncada, Tovar. It's going to be David Hamilton, Brandon Pfaadt, and ready in action for Manny Machado. Jesus Sanchez, Corbin Burns, Jeremy Pena, Dylan Cease, and Christian Montes de Oca. Probably the first time I've seen that guy.
47 names.
Mm-hmm. Brady House, Andrew Vaughn, Bryson Stott, Aroldis Chapman, Gavin Sheets on the chrome, and Christian Javier. Yeah, you did. Soler, Flaherty, Mason Miller, Jordan Lawler, Jordan Beck, Kettle Marte, and Mike Yastrzemski. Also just a base. Good looking card there. Jackson Churio, Rhys Hoskins, Matt Shaw. Turn back the clock for Miguel Cabrera and Ramon Laureano. Oh, they're not?
The only insert is Raw Power and those movie strip ones, the
Ready in action.
Yeah.
Pete Redfern on your 50th anniversary there. Good old Mr. Redfern. Danny Jansen, Michael Bush, and Brent Rooker. It's crazy.
I don't want 3 rows.
Schwarber, Josh Hader, Yu Darvish, Jordan Westberg on your refractor, and Rafi Devers to finish off that box. Big Pete Redfern guy. Empty box.
I'm into the Red Ferns. Okay. This is different. This is very rare. This is a real runs. Like in Series 100.
Oh, that's what I thought. I didn't want to
This
call
is a
it that
different
though
one.
because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's a real ones relic.
Ah.
So it looks just like his base card.
Yeah. Aaron Judge, Yu Darvish,
Much tougher to hit these,
Varsho, and Casey Schmidt on your Chrome.
unless it's you.
Yeah, and then they gave us 2 in that box.
And then you keep putting all these Astro color matches on the one paper card that's numbered. So you're doing good. Like it's the only color match there is.
That's true, actually. Cal Raleigh, Christian Campbell, Eduardo Rodriguez, and the Enterprise of Ronald Acuna Jr. Aaron Judge, Sal Stewart, Casey Schmidt. There's Adley, who I thought was carrying a surfboard initially. Christian Campbell on the Chrome, and Cabrian Hanson. What's he doing with the surfboard at the park?
There's one, I can't think of his name, but one of the Twins guys has a corn cob.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Trevor Larnach?
I think
is this a short print?
Yeah, he does have the corn cob bat. I saw that. It's going to be Mike Flanagan on your 50th anniversary there. Good old Mike Flanagan. Followed by Matt Wallner. Rookie pitchers here. Abner, Pintaro, Fuentes, and Nunez. Followed by Julio Rodriguez. Yama, Holiday, Andy Pajes, Jared Jones, Simeon Woods Richardson, and NL Championship. Dodgers sweep Brewers in 4 games. Shohei Ohtani on that card there. It's a cool looking card. I thought the Sanchez was an IV. It's a cool looking card. Jeremy Pena. Sedane Rafaela on your refractor, and Fredward Freeman. Seth Lugo, Logan Webb, Carter Jensen, Matt Chapman, Edgar Quero, Chandler Simpson, and the Enterprise of Jacob Mizrowski. The Enterprise. Yuri, Victor Scott, Matt Strom, Dalton Rushing on the Chrome, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Raw Power, James Wood. Clayton Kershaw, Randy Arozarena, Shohei Ohtani, Harry Ford, Ronald Acuna Jr., Kerry Carpenter, and Drake Baldwin there. Flaherty, Lazardo, Joe Adell, Mason Miller, Jordan Lawler. It's going to be Brett Beatty on the black border there. I said for Brett Beatty. Rafi Flores, Jimmy Crooks, Will Banfield, and CJ Stubbs, followed by Cal Raleigh and Kyle Schwarber on the RBI leaders. David Schneider. Mark Lytle on your 50th anniversary stamp. We got 2 of those in here. Nice hit there. Chase Meadroth, Danny Jansen, and Jared Jones. Kyle Isbell, Willie Adames, Cole Young, Garrett Crochet, Agustin Ramirez on the refractor. Nico Horner and Aaron Judge and Trey Turner on the batting leaders. Jackson Merrill, Heriberto Hernandez, Junior Caminero, Owen Casey, Adam Frazier, and CJ Kafis. Just a base pack. Peyton Tolley, Ryan Weathers, Alec Burleson, Jacob DeGrom, Mike Tauchman, Austin Martin, Mickey Moniak, and Gleyber Torres. Another base pack. Yep. Brandon Lau, Sedane Rafaela, Agustin Ramirez, Nathan Eovaldi, Curtis Mead, Juan Soto, Jaden Hill, and Luis Garcia. Few base packs in a row there. Trout, Caballero, Freddie Peralta, Evan Carter, Shota E. Managa, Teoscar Hernandez, and Jason Dominguez. Alcantara, Andrew Vaughn, Yohan Moncada, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Shane Smith, Dylan Dingler, and Rafael Devers. Got a patch. It's going to be Juan Soto, 40 out of 77 on the game used mem there for Juan Soto. Francisco Lindor on your chrome, and then Garrett Crochet and Logan Webb on your strikeout leaders. Kid, not off the top of my head. Sal Stewart, Brady House, Christian Moore, Parker Meadows, Kyle Teal on the chrome, Michael Bush, and Mike Yastrzemski. Jack Leiter, Cade Horton, Edward Cabrera, Chandler Simpson, Dalen Lyle, Kenley Jansen, and Brandon Nimmo to finish off that box. Empty box. Chandler Simpson, Wyatt Langford on the chrome, Jurickson Profar, and Lennon Sosa. Joe Adele, Kyle Freeland, Kyle Schwarber, Christian Walker, Yainier Diaz, Chase Meadroth on your chrome, and Ke'Bryan Hayes. Sedane, Nico Horner, Mika Bell. 2025 World Series, Yamamoto pitches to a 1.02 ERA. And it's Ryan Jeffers with the corncob bat. Yeah. It's pretty sick. Sheehan, Fernando Tatis, Profar, Jordan Beck on your chrome, Connor Norby, just base, and Brandon Nimmo. Vientos, Robert Hassel, Curtis Mead, Juan Soto, Eduardo Rodriguez, J.P. Crawford, and Shane Bieber. Casey Schmidt, Carlos Narvaez, Ronel Blanco, Ryan Jeffers, and Garrett Crochet and Logan Webb on your strikeout leaders. James Wood, TJ Friedel, Hurston Waldrip on your chrome, and Kobe Mayo. Cedric Mullins, Adley Rushman, Dalton Rushing, Peyton Tolley on the refractor, nice hit there. Moises Ballesteros, and the Enterprise PCA. Cal Raleigh, Christian Campbell, Zach Neto, Sean Murphy, and Luis Garcia Jr. Trey Sweeney, Jonah Tong, Tanner Bibby, Jazz Chisholm, rookie infielders there, and Francisco Lindor on the ready and action. Jacob Young, Braxton Ashcraft, Lawrence Butler, Javier Baez, Mickey Moniak, and Dodgers sweep Brewers in 4 games. Jack Caglione, Jaron Duran, Dane Myers, Miguel Cabrera on the turn back the clock. Christian Montez de Oca and Sandy Alcantara. Taylor Ward, Connor Norby, Fernando Tatis Jr., and the Enterprise, Christian Moore there.
Enterprising with AAA.
Mm-hmm. Got a mem here. Dylan Beavers. And Nick Castellanos on your game used mem clubhouse collection. Isaac Collins on the chrome and Thomas Sajaci. Gunner, Hai-Sung Kim, Roki, Jordan Walker, Matt Olson, Carlos Rodon, and Kyle Tucker. Nice there. Yuri, Chase Dolander, Matt Strom, Tristan English, Colby Thomas, George Valera, and Will Robertson on your chrome, and Aaron Judge and Trey Turner on the batting leaders. Yama, Jackson Holiday, Cole Young, Trevor Rogers, and CJ Kathis. Roman Anthony, Carson Williams, Cole Reagans, Bryce Aldridge. Rookie outfielders Petey Halpin, Yanquiel Fernandez, Jacob Marcy, and Zach Cole, followed by Jackson Merrill and Sel Frelick. Michael Harris, Kyle Isbell, Garrett Crochet, Cam Schlittler there, nice hit. Mitch Keller, and Jason Dominguez. Yordan Alvarez, Ronald Acuna Jr. on the all-star icon there for Acuna. It's pretty sweet. Nice hit there for Ronald Acuna Jr. Josh Naylor on the refractor, and Marcus Semien to finish off that box.
Nope.
No.
It's not done.
Empty box. We got green to 99. Gonna be Jackson Jobe, 57 out of 99. For Jackson Jobe, nice hit. Followed by Gavin Lux and Drake Baldwin. Rookie Cup. Jack Caglione, JP Crawford, Kodai Senga on your chrome, and Luis Heel. Sprout, Marcelo Mayer, Otto Lopez, Christian Campbell, Edward Cabrera, Carlos Narvaez, and Freddie Freeman. Gunner, Hai-Sung Kim, Jose Altuve, Spencer Horwitz, Gavin Lux on your refractor, Starling Marte, and Pete Crow Armstrong. Roman Anthony, Brandon Fatts, Mackenzie Gore, Michael Garcia. Batting leaders of Aaron Judge and Trey Turner, and Bryce Terang. Nico Horner, World Series. Yamamoto pitches to a 1.02 ERA there. Jaden Hill and runs RBI leaders. Better off last time. It's going to be Cal Raleigh and Kyle Schwarber on the runs batted in. Deckled edge for Raleigh and Schwarber there. The RBI leaders. Rookie pitchers on the chrome and Julio Rodriguez. Carson Williams, Tatis, Profar, Ha-Seong Kim on the chrome. Kettle Marte and Owen Casey on the ready and action. Kyle Isbell, Willie Adames, Curtis Mead, Juan Soto, Durrell Hernandez, and Julio Rodriguez on the Enterprise. Josh Smith, Ellie De La Cruz, Casey Schmidt, Mike Burrows. Rookie pitchers and Adolis Garcia. Rookie, Jordan Walker, Matt Olson, Connolly Early, and Ramon Laureano. Hunter Brown, Jackson Merrill, James Wood, TJ Friedel, Starling Marte, NL Championship, Dodgers sweep the Brewers, and Christian Montez de Oca. Mem here, I believe. It's going to be Spencer Torkelson on the game used mem for Torque, followed by Ryan McMahon on the chrome and Mike Yastrzemski. Chase Burns, Cole Reagans, Bryce Eldridge. Rookie pitchers, Davis Schneider. And ready in action for Dave Parker. Keeper Ruiz, Rafi Devers. I believe that was a base pack there. It was indeed. Brett Beatty, Cade Cavalli, Lane Thomas, David Bednar, Luis Morales, Jordan on your Chrome World Series, 2025 World Series. Glass now closeout game 6. And Will Smith blast World Series winning home run, followed by Brent Rooker. Jaron Duran, Dane Myers. It's going to be Spencer Torkelson, followed by Kyle Isbell and Gabriel Moreno. Braxton Ashcraft, Javi Baez, Jordan Beck, and Riley Green. Jordan Westberg, Will Smith, Josh Naylor, Peyton Tolley, Brendan Donovan, Dylan Beavers, Davis Schneider on your refractor, and Christian Javier. Last pack here. Kirsch, Rosarena, Ozzy Albies, Andrew McCutcheon, Alan Ashby on your 50th anniversary there. Mickey Moniak, Eduardo Rodriguez, and Brian Reynolds to finish off that box. We are down to our last box. Open. We see an aisle. Empty box. Oh, that felt good. Here we go. It's going to be Josh Young and Austin Riley on your chrome, followed by Riley Green. Jake Mangum, Ryan Mountcastle, Adley, Dalton Rushing, Sonny Gray, followed by Drake Baldwin. And Ryan Pepio behind him. We have blue here. It's a 150, 37 out of 150 for Logan Webb. Nice hit for the Logan Webb spot there on the blue. Samuel Basallo, Christian Campbell. And there's our auto. Going to be Agustin Ramirez, 22 out of 77 on your gold rookie cup auto there. Very nice. We like that hit for Ramirez. Congrats to the Agustin Ramirez spot. Connor Norby and Lubab. Yama. Chandler Simpson, Nico, Kerry Carpenter, and Riley Green on the record breaker. Gavin Lux, rookie shortstops. Simeon Woods Richardson. Fredward Freeman on the NL All-Stars, and Luis Rengifo. Trey Sweeney, Luis Angel Acuna, Jacob Wilson, Cam Schlittler on your chrome. Willie Adames, and the Enterprise of Jack Caglione there. Nice hit. Ketel Marte, Micah Bell, Nathan Eovaldi, Orion Kirkring, Kyle Isbell, and Brooks Lee. Jackson Merrill, Mike Trout, Chris Bryant, Curtis Mead, Juan Soto, Hunter Goodman on your chrome, and George Springer. Caglione, Patrick Bailey, Tariq Skubal, Paul Skeens, Jorge Mateo, Adam Frazier, and Bretton Doyle. Max Muncy, Cam Smith, Jonah Tong, rookie catchers, and Brooks Baldwin there. Gunner, Hi-Sung Kim. It's going to be Jacob Mizrowski on your image variation. Very nice hit for the Miz. Tossing a football for the Miz. Jung-Hoo Lee, Spencer Horowitz, and Carlos Estevez and Robert Suarez. You can grab all this. Salvador Perez, Jazz Chisholm, Luis Ariz, Jose Altuve, and Raw Power of Junior Caminero. Roman Anthony on your rookie. JJ Bleday, Mackenzie Gore, and Bryce Harper look like a base pack. Was a base pack. Jordan Westberg, Josh Naylor, Jaron Duran, Dane Myers. Rookie outfielders on the chrome, and Cody Clemens. Ballesteros, Horowitz, Brandon Fatt, Simeon Woods, Richardson. Rookie catchers, and Josh Nixon Garcia. Alec Burleson, Brendan Donovan, Dylan Beavers. Dalton Rushing on your black border parallel there for Rushing. Very nice. Michael Bush and Joey Loperfido. Ellie De La Cruz, Christian Walker, Fernando Tatis, Trey Turner on the chrome, and Anthony Siegler. 2 packs left. Brandon Sproat, Marcelo Mayer, Jurickson Profar, Noah Cameron, Casey Schmidt, Max Muncy, and Mike Trout on your ready and action. Byron Buxton, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., rookie, Jordan Walker, rookie pitchers, Jack Little, Troy Melton, Nick Raquette, and Dugan Darnell. Followed by Kerry Carpenter and Kyle Manzardo to finish off that break. Give us a second here while we get this recap together for you, and we will be right back. All right, let's jump into our recap, starting off with our autos. There's 2 of them. /77, Agustin Ramirez and Yanquiel Fernandez on your autos. Jumping into our mems, out of 77, we have Juan Soto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Matt Olson, all out of 77. Our other mems, on your real ones mem here from Matt Shaw, game used mem. Now I think these are all Clubhouse collections now. So we got Freddie Freeman, James Wood, Junior Caminero, Ezekiel Tovar, Jackson Holiday, Cal Raleigh, James Wood, Cal Raleigh, Kyle Schwarber, Nolan Arenado, Aaron Judge, Corbin Carroll, O'Neill Cruz, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., JT Real Muto, Cody Bellinger, Riley Green, Nick Castellanos, and Spencer Torkelson. On our black bordered parallels here, we have Dalton Rushing, Brett Beatty, Anthony Siegler, Carlos Narvaez, and Bryson Stott. Out of 77 here, we have Heriberto Hernandez, Kerry Carpenter, Jeremy Pena, and Hunter Brown. Also out of 77 on our black refractors here, Robinson Pena, Parker Messick, and Nico Horner. Out of 99 here. Something in my eye. That is not out of 99. Here we go. Jackson Jobe, Zach McKinstry, and Mookie Betts on your out of 99s. Out of 150 here, Logan Webb and Bobby Barrels, Robert Hassel. On your 50th anniversaries, we got Alan Ashby, Mark Lytle, Mike Flanagan, Pete Redfern, Tony Muser, Ray Burris, Bombo Rivera, Joe Horner, Dave Collins, Keegan, Bob Keegan, Rick Baldwin, Larry Cox, Larry Hissel, Don Stanhouse, Tom Verizer, and Jerry Martin on your 50th anniversaries. On your decal edge, Cal Raleigh and Kyle Schwarber, RBI leaders. Roman Anthony. Rookie pitchers, Poland Avila, Rashi, and Shinsuke. Jose Caballero, Grant Taylor, Parker Messick, and Luis Severino. On your banner short prints, swapped out the banner for a baseball there. We got one of them, Jung-Hoo Lee. On your all-star icons, instead of the all-star across the bottom, it has your little icon there, Ronald Acuna Jr. and Junior Caminero. good couple of ones to get there. On your image variations here, Jacob Mizrowski, Fredward Freeman, Wyatt Langford, Rafi Devers, and Mookie Betts on your image variations. On your nickname variations, we have PCA and Roman Anthony. That one's sick. Roman Empire. That's tight.
$50 card.
That's
too.
sick.
It'll probably go up.
That's nice. Very nice hits there. And then some of your bigger rookies on our other hits. This is the blue sparkle. Peyton Tolley, Nolan McLean, Cam Schlittler, Kyle Teal. I thought that was an image variation. Got me. It's not. Cole Young, Christian Moore, Bubba Chandler, Jonah Tong, and Jacob Mizrowski. On your gray borders here, a couple of the bigger rookies as well. Peyton Tolley, Nolan McLean, Kyle Teal, Treya Savage, Jack Caglione, and Samuel Basalo.
Oh, did you take
I did. It was these two, yeah.
Okay.
On your refractors here, Peyton Tolley, Josh Nixon Garcia ×2 for Josh Nixon. And on your chromes, Cam Schlittler, Peyton Tolley, Kyle Teal, Bubba Chandler, Treya Savage, and Jack Caglione. Sir. And we are going to randomize. So we will start off with the rookie pitcher cards. So this is going to be a blanket randomization. So it'll be the rookie pitchers, rookie infielders, rookie shortstops, all of those. There's 4 different spots here. So how it'll be randomized is we will roll the virtual dice. We will then click over and randomize this list however many times the dice lands on. It'll be top left, top right, bottom left, or bottom right. So just so you guys see, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. We're going to do that one first. Let's roll the dice here. We have 5. We are going to roll the dice for this list 5 times. Best of luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Going to the bottom right. So if you look down here, it says 5 times. Number 1 is bottom right. So this
What's in 2, 3, and 4?
bottom right. Second place is bottom left. Oh, let me show that.
Yeah.
Second place is bottom left. Third place, top right. And fourth place is top left. 1 through 4 there. It will go down in ascending order, so we will continue to disperse cards as this list goes, whatever many as we have of these 4-player cards. So this one here, though, is going to go to the bottom right, which is Shinsuke Ogasawara. Let me write that down really quick.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. I'm taking care of the blanket random bottom left, bottom.
Yeah,
so that way
perfect.
they can sort it.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. And then on your dual cards like this for the RBI leaders, the strikeout leaders, hit leaders, it'll be left or right. So we're going to do the same thing we did for the 4 spot with just only left and right on it. We're going to roll the dice one more time here. It is 4 times now for the left and right randomization of these cards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and good luck here, number 4. Look down at the bottom, says 4 times. Up at the top, it is right. So they will go to the right, and anything excess will go to the left, right, left, right, left, right, and so on and so forth. So to the right here, we got Kyle Schwarber on the RBI leaders. This card will be going to the Schwarber spot in this break. Alrighty, that is going to do it for this 2-case break of 2026 Topps Heritage. We will be back live shortly. I think we have 2 more breaks today.
4 something.
Oh, we'll be back at 4. So we'll be back in about an hour. We do have, I believe, 2 more breaks, and then we will be done for the day. If you didn't get in any breaks today, be sure to slide over to our eBay. Go to eBay, punch in Hobby Legends in the search bar. You will find our breaks that are ending today for tomorrow. If you want to get in on any breaks we have going on tomorrow. Other than that, we hope to see you back here later for the last 2 breaks of the day. If we don't, we do hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. Take care, y'all. We hope to see you later.